Today we're reading from Luke chapter 14, verses 12 through 14. Here Jesus, at the home of one of the leading Pharisees, says to those who have been invited to dine with him, when you have a banquet, when you do anything, don't do it expecting repayment. Instead, invite the people who can't pay you back. Instead, bring in the poor, the lame, the crippled, the people who can do nothing for you. There's a beautiful way that we're called to this. That is to do things without expecting payment, to do things not counting the cost, but doing it out of that generosity of heart that invites others in. That's an expansive form of charity and of love. This is something that we're called into. In a beautiful way, the saint whose feast we celebrate today, St. Martin de Porres, lived this out. In Lima, Peru, he took care of the sick and the poor and those who were abandoned. He gave his life to take care of those who had no one else to take care of them. And he gave his life expecting nothing in return. He gave of himself generously. It's not an easy thing to do. We shouldn't mistake our Lord's teaching us to do this as though that means it's going to be something that's simple. It will always be hard for me to be generous and not want something back. In fact, that's one of the greatest temptations. Oh, I've spent enough money or I've paid enough for this. I deserve something back. I've done the work. I've put in the long hours. I deserve more than this other person. I've put in the extra effort. I deserve the credit. It's easy for us to do that, but Jesus is asking us to put aside that desire, not just for recognition, but that desire to be repaid, that desire to get back what we have put in, and instead to care for those who have nothing, to give and not to count the cost, to love not seeking reward, but seeking God's glory.